TravelingMel.com.
They have a 4-chambered stomach that's very similar to that of cattle.
Good morning, everybody. Today we are in Jackson, Wyoming. We're actually at the visitor center. The boys and I are going to go out on a sleigh ride through the elk refuge, and then tomorrow we're going to go do some skiing. It's pretty foggy out. It's about 30 degrees, well, 20 degrees, and we're looking forward to seeing some elk. The visitor center is really kind of cool. They've got a lot of mounts and informational displays as well as artwork. The sleigh rides seem about every half hour or so, not exact, and they last about an hour. They cost $20, $23 for adults, I think $15 for kids. All right, they called our shuttle bus number, and we are headed out to the refuge on the shuttle bus.
How are you guys today?
We're great.
Good.
They got a pair of Percheron draft horses. Each of them weighs about 2,000 pounds. They're pretty big. Get up, come on. Guys, I want you to know this is your ride, okay? So we want to talk about the things that you're interested in. Be sure to ask me questions. How it works, they're called yeah, so when the elk die, they do stay out here on the refuge as a carcass. It's important for the ecosystem, especially so that makes it really easy for them. As you can see, a lot of specks there near the horizon past that single tree. Next year it can grow back normally. Yeah, so just to be clear, we are private contractors to the United States Fish and Wildlife Service. We don't do anything with the managing of the wildlife out here. Our sole responsibility is the tours on
mid-January, I think.
Wagons.
And
so the U.S. Fish and
the
Wildlife
males
Service
haven't
does
shedded their
have
antlers yet, so you can tell if there's females in this group.
Supplementally based.
It was pretty awesome. We saw lots of herds of elk. Their antlers are giant, like this long from the head to there. I felt some of them. They're really heavy too, so they have strong neck muscles. And we learned a lot about elk and the predatory and how the refuge works. And it's really interesting. And yeah, they're cool.
What was it like to ride in the sleigh?
Riding in the sleigh was pretty cool. It's not like the 4-runner situation is not like anything I've ever seen, I don't think. But there's blankets, and then the guy's really nice, and the horses are cool, and it's actually a pretty cool idea. Much better than like a bus or something.
Well, that was fun. We are now back in town, and we're going to do a little walking around, going by the famous antler arches, find some food, and see what the day takes us, or where it takes us, I guess. And these boys are full of energy.
Today we are skiing in Grand Teton National Park. We're pretty psyched even though we were hoping for views of the Tetons and it's really foggy, so we can't see the mountains at all. But it's still pretty and kind of mysterious. I have not skied in the park, although I used to live in Jackson like 20 years ago, in probably 15 years. So I'm excited just to show this to Henry and the kids.
It rises, the Teton.
The Tetons came out for about 5 minutes. The mist cleared, it was gorgeous, and then it got socked in again. So hopefully they will come out another time because it was really quite spectacular. Okay, now it's time for my famous kick turn. So good.
Can't believe you invented that.
Well, I didn't invent it. I perfected it.
Hey, go kick turn, go kick turn.
We are skiing in the Teton National Park on a trail that I don't bother learning the name of. And over there were the Tetons, but then they had the nerve to leave. And we're in some cabins. And it's kind of cold.
So we've been skiing on the Cottonwood Creek Trail, and it's called that because it goes right next to Cottonwood Creek on the west side of it. And normally at this point you could just ski up the creek, which is what a lot of people do, but because it's a lot easier than winding in and out of the trees here. But it is not quite frozen right now, and it would be more of a swim than a ski, so we're not going to do that.
And one of the reasons you can tell it's not frozen is if you listen real quietly. I mean, really well. You can hear a little cracking on the ice on the creek.
It's not a creek.
You probably can't see it, but the water is flowing on top of the ice now, warming it and making it really crack.
I don't want to be trampled by you on your foot to get to the
Well, that was a nice little ski, very foggy, and now the mountains are coming out again, which is pretty cool to see. But it would have been a little cooler to have it while we're skiing. The boys are feeling a little under the weather, so we had to cut it a bit short. And I think that's probably going to sum up just a portion of what we've actually done here in the Jackson area. There's a ton more to do. Check out Melinda's blog at TravelingMel.com for lots of other great info, as well as YellowstoneTrips.com, which is her other site where you can get trips and itineraries and all sorts of stuff about not just Yellowstone but also Grand Teton. So check those out, give us a thumbs up, thanks for checking in, and come back and see us. We'll see you next time.